getting enough during the holidays. There is now a tropical storm / hurricane reaching its way up the coast. Oh yeah, just like that movie where the boat gets flipped over by a big wave, you know? Oh, sorry, spoilers. Anyway, if this storm hits, a lot of people are gonna need help. So now's a great time to donate to your local shelter. Till next time, remember to check your credit score annually. You get one free report per year, so be responsible. Bye!
I'm gonna come here every day at the same time. I'm gonna teach you guys personally myself because you guys need to get some knowledge directly from the source. Directly from the source. All right? Directly from the source. So I want you guys to come on over and sit down, and I'm gonna spend some time with you. I'm gonna spend some quality time with you since I'm your God. No. That's, that lie. Why would I even think about that? That's dumb. No, what I'll do is, I'll do an in vitro fertilization into a woman, have her husband get angry at her because she thinks he slept with another guy, and then when the baby is born, it'll be raised by humans, but then at one point, I'm going to reach out to this kid and say, hey, I'm your father, and now you got to do my bidding, and I'm going to put this man through turmoil and torture and slaughter him and have his blood splattered all over the place so people can see my glory and my power. And people are crying and weeping and dropping down. Oh, he's so good, he's so good. Look what he did. Look what he did. He slaughtered his son, he sliced him open, and he gutted him. He let the Romans gut him and let his guts fall all over the ground. Oh, he's so great. Come on, man. Stop. Basic common law, that is dumb. And I can only be as blunt as I possibly can because you need to get the hardcore version of this so you can go, wait a minute. This guy's making a little bit of sense here. I better research this a little bit harder for myself. I need to dig in a little bit deeper.
The Underground's hijacked a billboard with their logo. Maybe worth a look.
That's right. Law. Interesting. You always see these contradictions. That's another great contradiction that Law just brought up. I'm an all-knowing, all-powerful, omnipotent, omniscient God. And now I literally turn clay into a person. But just I need a little something to go on with this guy now, because something just ain't right. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to knock him out and take ribs out of his body, because I can't make another one. Because I use all my energy making the first one. If I try to make another one, I'm gonna be too tired. I won't be able to make that other planet and that other solar system I've been thinking about since last week if I put all my energy into this dirt right now. So I'm gonna just crack a rib out of his body and turn that into a woman.
Happy, huh?
It sounds dumb. You can say it. It sounds stupid. It's okay. It's okay to say it. It sounds really dumb. See, you never talked about this out loud. You never went and stood in front of the mirror and repeated this information to yourself so you can see how ignorant it actually sounds and how improbable it actually is. And let me tell you something. It's completely improbable. It's some of the most ridiculous stuff that I've ever heard, and I've read over 1,000 books, scriptures, papyrus, cylinder scrolls, and texts from all around the world. And when I go into here, it's like I'm reading a comedy show. I'm literally reading a comedy show. Now, is there good stuff in the Bible? Yes. There is good information in this book. The problem is the average person can't separate the good from the bad. They have no real discernment. So they lump it all together. And because they can't really understand what's in it in the first place, they have no clue where to even go. That's why they go to this building that's called a church or a Kingdom Hall or whatever you want, a temple, and they listen to somebody spew at them propaganda for 2-3 hours. And then
Today I have the honor of welcoming Roxxon Energy's head of R&D, Simon Krieger. Mr. Krieger, you've been out promoting the benefits of your new form reactor, the first of which is set to open in Harlem soon. Yet, you've had some critics.
Well, first off, Jonah, let me say what an honor and a pleasure it is to be on your show.
Oh, well, I'm blushing.
And yeah, you're right. We've had some resistance. most notably from Rio Morales, who looks to be a new city council member in the upcoming special election. And I have a lot of respect for Miss Morales. She's smart. She's a great role model for young women, but I think she's putting her energy in the wrong place. Our new form reactors will make this a better city, a better home for New Yorkers. But I guess some people just have a hard time with change.
Let me give you some advice. One highly successful man to another. You know what I like to say to my critics? You and the horse you rode in on.
Good work, new guy.
Well, okay, I admire your conviction. You're a man who's not afraid to pay a fine in order to make your point.
Fine? What do you mean? Jared, how much? Do your editing thing, quick!
He sold him out, and now they're coming to grab him.
When's other Spider-Man coming back?
A lot of people
You don't mind, right?
For Judas.
Hi there.
Recommend it.
I hope you enjoy
It's
Christmas.
an apocrypha text, and it's a little bit different than what you've been told in history. They left it out of the Bible by accident on purpose. They didn't
Happy
want you to read
Hanukkah,
that either.
Spider-Man.
Nobody read the book of Jesus' wife. It's to the other disciples that there's a death. So Jesus was a predestined. If Jesus was death was pre. If
Hey,
Jesus' death
Spider-Man.
was predestined,
Shalom.
then Judas get a raw deal and scapegoated. Another great.
She gave me a key to her place for a Kwanzaa gift.
Hanukkah, Spider-Man.
It's not a hint. It's more of a demand.
God through Jesus
like it.
says to the other disciples that there's a devil amongst us, and he's gonna
Belated
slip
Merry
into
Christmas,
Judas,
Spider-Man.
Blah 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 blah. And next thing you know, Judas turns him into the money changers and so forth and so on and blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, he sold him out, and now they're coming to grab him. A lot of people haven't even read the book of Judas. I'd recommend it. It's an apocrypha text, and it's a little bit different than what you've been told in history. They left it out of the Bible by accident on purpose. They didn't want you to read that either. Nobody read the book of Jesus' wife. Did you read that book yet? Oh yeah, the book of Jesus. Except he's always living it. You didn't know he had a wife, did you? You thought he got crucified on a real cross and all that kind of stuff. You thought the Romans gave you the right story, the true story. Now, the Sinai Bible, Jesus was never crucified. And that came out before the King James Version. And the Sinai Bible has about 14,000 differences in it than the King James Version. The Sinai is actually much closer to the truth. Because the farther you go back, the closer to the truth you actually get. Matthew Kirschner says, did Jesus travel to Asia before he came back in his 30s? And did he die in Japan? That's a very good question. What I can say to you there, Matthew, is when Jesus disappeared from the Bible at the age of 12, he ended up in Egypt. There was a place in Egypt right now where I'm taking people every year. I took people last year, I'm taking people again this year to Coptic Cairo. And the place where he lived at the time that he arrived in Egypt is still there. The bed he slept in is still there. It's a shrine now. What did he go to Egypt with his mom? To learn the Egyptian mysteries. He became an adept initiate of what? So, the Atlantean priest king that authored the Emerald Tablets, who ruled over the land of Kemet for 16,000 years, one man by himself. That's what he went there. And then after he left Egypt, he ended up in Tibet to learn Qigong and Reiki and all those arts, healing arts with his hands.
Ab's picked up another crime. Weapons deal.
Most likely with the monks. That has been confirmed by the Dalai Lama. Then he ended up down into India to learn the mystic arts, teaching reincarnation all the way back into Egypt. You can find that information in the Gospel of the Holy 12. Again, not in the Bible. Then he appears back in the Bible at the age of 32, riding on the back of a donkey. I called my son out of Egypt, the Bible says. I called my son out of Egypt. Hey, man, you're done over there. Come on back over here. Now, we got to put you back in this story now because, you know, you did your thing over there. Hey, it's all good. You got the knowledge? Okay, come back on over here because now we're about to proclaim you to be the king. And then we're going to slice your head off and jab you and put you on a cross and nail you to a cross and stab you in the stomach and take your blood and all that, you know.
Oh, my God.
We'll do that to you next. So come on back over here because we got to finish this story. That's the foolishness I'm talking about. You know?
friends, some news. Feast North, the satellite branch in Harlem, is shutting down. Details on why are spotty, but I've heard that a flood made the building unlivable. If you're able to donate money, time, blankets, or food, it would really help the people who will be displaced by this. Today's advice? Lining your trash can with paper will help absorb spilled liquids. I suggest using one of J. Jonah Jameson's books. Okay, bye.
I mean, that's like, the highest level of what you see going on there.
Listen, my friend, quit settling for single-family home investments. Instead, learn the art of acquiring.
I mean, this guy's like literally not riding around slicing people open when the angels of God literally come down the
All that
ground,
training must be tiring.
put on military gear. This is in the Bible. I read this in my other video, Book of Deuteronomy.
Spider-Man, shalom.
Get weapons of war out to go to battle with humans to go fight against people that they don't even know.
Happy holidays, dude.
God
Okay,
wants that
sure,
land.
whatever.
Permiso, Spider-Man coming through.
One person over there,
I've got 5 calls about Morales.
has cursed my name or doesn't believe in me. So take down the entire town, the entire city, kill the women, kill the children, kill the babies, and bring me back the spoils of war. What kind of God needs the spoils of war? What is going up that God needs spoils of war? What would that do for a God? Like,
Need something?
if I'm a God and I'm creating everything,
Happy holidays.
then your petty little quote-unquote ideology of what war and money and exchanges are doesn't even exist in my brain. It's like, y'all just answer to me. It's like, what, you're gonna give that to me? Like, what am I gonna do with it? I can create whatever I want if I thought. So why would I need
Get off my car, freak!
Why would I need you to go fight a war for me because I'm pissed off at what somebody else said about me or what somebody else ain't doing to worship me the way I want to be worshipped?
I'll have to sneak around those workers to grab that capsule.
Bury the pipes this week, dig them up next week. Freaking city planners never make up their minds.
All loving and all knowing, also now jealous. There'll be no other gods but me. Why? Well, why is that? That's more contradiction. Well, what other gods are there that exist other than me if there's other gods? How I get it, you talking about, saying that, idols and this and that, Actually, when you look at the translation of the biblical text into its original form, you discover that the word God is mistranslated. Everywhere where you see God singular, it's supposed to be gods with an S, plural. Plural. But the S was dropped off by accident on purpose to usher in a monotheistic mindset of biblical text. So you can think that there really is only one God. There's only one God. We got the right. Out of all the religions, we just happen to be in the right one. This is the one. We made it. We're going to heaven. I just got to do this, and this, and act like this, and this. And I can pray over my ham hocks. I can pray over this gravy. I can pray over these ribs, and it ain't going to give me no diabetes. It ain't going to give me no high blood pressure. Oh, somehow it gave me high blood pressure and diabetes anyway. Damn it. I must not have been good enough somewhere else in my life. I got struck down with this disease now because I thought if I prayed over this food, it was going to be good to go. But somehow it still killed me anyway. The Bible claims God spoke the universe into existence, and it took him 7 days. Then he rested. All these human physical acts, why not God need to rest if he's all-powerful? Will Livingston, great question. Another contradiction. An all-powerful, all-knowing God, why would he need to rest? Again, he as well. Why is it always a he? Because, I'll tell you why. A man wrote this. Now, where did this text come from? You've heard me say it many, many times. The Bible is a remix of a lot of text. A lot of books that I have right here in my own house, in my own library. I've done a video called The Forbidden Book List. It's on Forbidden Knowledge TV. You can go check that out. I think I went through about 400 books in 3 hours that night. That was only like, I don't know, a third of the books I have in here. But anyway, we're talking about the Old Testament coming out of the Enuma Elish and the 7 Tablets of Creation, the Epic of Atrahasis. We're talking about the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita, the Indian Vedas. We're talking about the myth of Adapa, the Code of Hammurabi, the 42 Laws of Mayad, the Tibetan Book of the Dead. the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is actually the Egyptian Book of Going Forth by Day. I mean, I can go on and on and on. You know, you're talking about taking a lot of different scripts and a lot of different writings and teachings and compiling them together. That's what the Council of Nicaea did. Then they sorted through them all and they kind of curated it and they figured out what they were going to keep out and what they were going to leave out, what they were going to keep. And when they came up with an idea of what they were actually going to keep and what they were going to leave out, then they began to remix it. Of course, to continue to have male dominance over everything. And so they started there. That's why women couldn't even walk into a temple. You couldn't walk into a temple. See, back then it wasn't a church yet because Christianity didn't exist yet. You couldn't walk into a temple. You couldn't look at any other man in the street in the eye. You'd be beat by him, by the man you looked at, and by your husband when you got home. This is all about oppressing women and about pushing women down and putting a boot on women's necks.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Danicast. You may have heard that I endorsed candidate Rio Morales for City Council in the special election. So today, I'm interviewing her. For real. Thank you for being on, Miss Morales. Thank you for inviting me. I absolutely love your show.
Shut the heck up.
Thanks. So you're running against the incumbent in your district. How do you think you can do better? Unlike my opponent, I live in the district, and I listen to the people who call it home. I want Harlem to be as vibrant and safe as it was while I was growing up here. Roxanne Plaza was built on the current leadership's watch. That alone should make anyone think twice about voting for him. We agree on that. Switching gears a bit, you're a full-time science teacher. What made you want to jump into politics? It's really about loving my home and wanting to fight for it. During Martin Lee's attack on City Hall, my husband gave his life to protect others. I want to honor his memory by fighting for my neighbors and friends the best way I know how. Good luck in the polls, and thank you for being on the show. Dana fans, you can join an AMA with candidate Morales on my blog for the next hour. Until next time, remember to set 1 minute per hour aside for deep, meditative breathing. Helps you clear your head. Okay, bye.
You spend the rest of your life defending a false identity. You don't even know who you are. You have no clue who you really are. You haven't spent any time even looking into who you really are. Hence, you walk around as a soulless avatar operating on Matrix programming code. You literally live by the programming. The programming is coming from the outside in, from your parents, your friends, the TV, your teacher, society, and then from the internal programming, from your hormones, the way they respond to your environment on the outside. And so your hormones are carrying codes throughout the body, and you're just living on those codes. So you got codes on the inside and codes on the outside, and your thoughts are completely connected to yourself. So you don't have any separation from your own thoughts. So you're just a robot walking around, living one bit at a time, a bit, zeros and ones, walking on the code, not ever knowing that you can hack the code, you can change the code, you can reprogram the code. You haven't even separated yourself from your own thoughts.
Something happened to Rick, and the evidence might be on Finn's phone. I gotta get into that lab and find it.
So you're walking around thinking you're an individual and you're somebody special, and you're just a programmed robot walking around the streets, carrying information to and fro, never really truly knowing the power that's inside of your body and who you really are. Let me look at here for a minute. Now I gotta wrap this up. Let's take a look at some more contradictions here. Let me drink some water because this pulpit is hot. Let's see. I was looking at my notes here. Alright. No one knows who is born of God sins, but he who is born of God keeps him, and the evil one does not touch him. It's interesting. But the sinless net goes a lot wider than that because it's a plot twist. Don't forget about Job. So what they're saying here is, you know, that every man is born in sin. It's this original sin, and you can't escape it. It's just a part of, as soon as you come out of the womb, you're already evil. You're evil from birth. And then no man can escape it. All of a sudden, though, you got Job who escaped.
The human body is actually
bunch of rapt escapees blocked off a street and took hostages.
Was without city, never sinned one time. He got tempted by the devil, but he didn't get killed by the bird. And then no man can escape it. All of a sudden, though, you got Job, who escaped it supposedly. Job was without sin. He never sinned one time. He got tempted by the devil, but he didn't get killed by the devil. But what happened? God tortured him. Took everything he had, even killed his wife and kids and everything. Gave him diseases. Made him lose everything. That's pretty sadistic. Just because he was having a bet with the devil.
What's the underground got going on here?
From the Quran and how it intertwines with the Bible. Yes, M. Hubbard, I'm going to do a whole separate video on that because it's a whole other video. I got to do a whole other hour and a half. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do that one probably next. Both texts are extremely similar, but I'll tell you the Quran.
Hi, honey. What are you up to?
A guy
just,
who was completely
illiterate, went on a run.
With an alien
again?
Who comes down from space.
Miles, you're working so hard lately. You need to carve out time to relax.
I am. I've been hanging with Genki, sampling music.
Working out all the time. Disappearing for hours to study. I'll stop telling you what to do, but I worry about you, Mijo.
If I'm feeling burnt out, I'll come talk to you about it, okay?
I'll hold you to that. I love you. Bye.
Adios, ma. Te quiero.
So then he's got to go get somebody to write this stuff down because he himself can't write or read. And so now this person's got to tell, this angel's got to tell this person, and then this person's got to tell this person, just so it can be, I mean, listen, I can go on and on and on. And you speak on Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm going to talk about that. It's a whole video I'm doing. I'm doing a whole show on Sodom and Gomorrah on my new TV series, Anunnaki History. It's going to be a whole TV series that I'm doing on that. Believe in Christ and you're forgiven once and for all. No begging for forgiveness anymore. No, that's not the case. Because if you believe in Christ and ask for forgiveness, and then next week you go and slice somebody to pieces, you need more forgiveness again. You're not going to be able to say, oh, thank you, Lord. I beg you for forgiveness. Thank you for forgiving me. And then live a life of sin and think you're going to go to heaven. That's more contradictions. That's really a scapegoat. See, before I even go into, one of the biggest problems I have with Christianity in most religions is it gives you the ability to absolve yourself of your own responsibility, of your own wrongdoing. This is the biggest problem we have in society today. And the reason why we have this problem is because 85% of the world is religious. You see, at any moment, I can literally do something wrong and I can blame it on the devil. The devil made me do it. He whispered in my ear. He got up in me and he interacted with me and made me do this thing. It wasn't really me. It was the devil that wanted me to do this. So now, I take no responsibility. Then, I go on over here, take my little change and give it to the little plate in the church and say, hey, Lord, forgive me. And I'm good to go all over again. It's like a reset. I just hit the reset button on the video game. I'm good to go.
Supplies are being stolen from a feast truck. I marked the location.
And over again, never fully, really taking responsibility for my own wrongdoing, for my own actions, and never learning how to correct myself the right way. And the way to correct yourself when you do something wrong is to first and foremost admit that you did something wrong. Not some outside source came to do it, and not some outside source came and tricked you and beguiled you. That you yourself made a conscious decision within yourself to do wrong. And then when you analyze and come to that conclusion and that reality, then you say to yourself, I screwed up and I'm sorry. And I forgive myself. Now my next step is to learn from what I did wrong, learn about those consequences that came along with that bad decision, and figure out how I can do it better the next time. Now, I've been born again. That's the cycle. That's how you gain wisdom. That's how you become an ascended master. Taking responsibility for your mistakes, owning up to them, manning up and taking those consequences, whether you like them or not, forgiving yourself, gaining knowledge from the problems and situations that occurred, learning how to do it better, and moving on. That's the system. And if everybody on the planet did that, we'd be living in heaven right now already. You don't need to beg out for some outside forgiveness to do that. Because when you beg for the outside forgiveness, the next week you're going to do the same damn thing all over again. You're going to blame it on the devil. You're going to turn around
Uncle
and
Aaron,
ask for
what's up?
Hey, how's your jump shot these days? Last time we played pickup Brick City. You been working on it?
I play at school, but I gotta be careful with the whole spider thing.
Man, I bet you already forgot what I taught you. Feet set, balance, rise up, and follow through.
And did you forget I got all these powers now? I could definitely beat you in a pickup.
Oh, you wanna test that?
Bring it on, old man.
You got the skills to back that up. Next time you're free. Taking you down.
Get out of purgatory. We're gonna save you a couple years out of hell. I'm gonna cut your time in hell down by 2/3 if you pay this money, and you can go back out on the street again and do it all over again next week. Dumb. Absolutely dumb. It's stupidity. And we got grown up, fully grown men and women believing in this garbage. Break the cycle. Sunflower says, break the cycle.
In criminal news, sounds like there's a weapons deal happening near you.
Do better. Be better. Teach your kids better. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in this cycle for many more generations. What is holding us back from taking our birthright as claiming this planet as our own? Taking back control of this planet from the 100 families that control and run 8 billion people? What is stopping us from taking control of our reality and manifesting the life we want? Religion and polytricks. Those are the two things you guys got going on that are stopping complete advancement of the human race right now, today. Completely pushing separation, division, and racism, mental and physical enslavement. Those two things. Religion and polytricks. The two most detrimental things ever put into place on this planet to literally hold mankind back.
Raft escapees blocked off a street and took hostages.
We got 99% of our problems solved. Literally, overnight. If I had Thanos' glove, if I had the glove, sometimes I think Thanos might have not been a bad guy. If I had the Thanos glove and I can zap religion and polytricks, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Gone. And then let's sit back and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I guarantee you, it'll be a whole new world. It'll be a whole new world. The polytricks got you destroyed. You're mentally ill. You're mentally destroyed under polytricks. You're mentally destroyed under religion. Religion pushes separation, division. It pushes racism, separation.
On your left, Holiday. Left.
I'm Baptist. They're not as good as us, you know. What? I'm Jehovah's Witness. We got it right. No, I'm. What? What? Are you kidding me? No, I'm a Democrat. No, I'm a Republican. We know what's going on over here. No, we know what's going on over here. Hey, wait. Excuse me. 2 minutes, man. I want to be out for both sides are bending you over. They're not even spitting on it. They just going in raw. Every single 4 years.
These underground. Okay.
They don't spit on it. They bend you over. Boom. Right in the backside. And you take it. Ooh, they went in raw. They went in pretty raw that time. I can't wait to vote one more time. You must like it. You like that, don't you?
A billboard's been taken over by the underground. There was more to it.
You keep thinking something's gonna change. No, it's you that gotta change. Not them. They're sharks. A shark is gonna be a shark. A shark is gonna be a shark. And when it smells blood, it's gonna attack. You gotta understand there's sharks out there. But guess what? There's not that many sharks. There's 8 billion of us. Stop falling for the polytricks. Every 4 years, I put my name on the ballot and
hey,
put that
Genki.
inside the box.
I
go there,
gotta confess something.
Else.
You were bitten by a spider and now you have powers?
No, I mean, yeah, but, okay, while you were sleeping in, I kind of played speeding on a gun.
The build I sent you last spring, or...?
The one on your laptop.
Dude, that one's not done! It's a total mess!
I thought it was cool! I love the part with the expanding dodecahedrons.
You made it to 3rd level?
Yeah. Why? Did I beat your high score?
No, it should be impossible. I deleted that level because it breaks the game world.
Oh.
I gotta go test some stuff. Bye.
Billy Carson. Every 4 years, I vote for who? For me. I'm not voting for these clowns out here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think I'm participating in that foolishness? Left wing, right wing. All sheep led to slaughter. When you get to the end of that line, they got a hatchet. Hey! Hey! When I get to the end of the line, they don't even know what to do with me. Because I don't play the game. I'm an anomaly. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Anyway, it's been a good talk tonight. Don't forget, register for Blueprint for God Power Part 2. I pinned it in the comments. I'm gonna drop it in here in the chat right now. You guys gotta check it out.
Something happened to Rick, and the evidence might be on Finn's phone. I gotta get into that lab and find it.
A few short weeks, and it's gonna be amazing. We had part 1, I think it was at the beginning of the year, and so many people wanted a part 2. It's 10 hours of incredible teaching that you're not gonna find on YouTube. You're not gonna find it anywhere else. There's no book you're gonna find this information in.
Oh my God.
We're teaching it to you. It's exclusive knowledge for 10 hours, and you're gonna be able to watch it and rewind it and play over and over again, unlimited amounts of times. If you want to understand how to create the blueprint that's already built into you, how to access it, how to navigate it, and how to tap into your true God power.
Happy holidays.
We're having part 2. Part 1 was actually 11 hours. Part 2 is probably going to be 11 or 12 hours because we always go overtime. It's going to be some of the most incredible teaching you've ever had in your life. It's paradigm-shifting knowledge. And if you want that knowledge, make sure you register for the Blueprint for God Power Part 2. I'll drop it in the chat one more time. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you show this video. Because guess what? Some people are going to be pissed off, and some people are going to wake up. That's all I care about, the people that woke up. The people that said, you know what? Damn, I need to look into this a little bit more. I need to start asking more questions. Yeah, I think I need to go research. Let me see what I can research here, because this guy just dropped some real knowledge, and he gave me some quoted scriptures to go check, because he actually gave us the sources. Well, let me play this back, let me read those. You know, he mentioned these ancient texts. I wonder what those texts are. And then go read the Enuma Elish. And you'll find out, you're reading the Old Testament. Go read the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Friendly neighborhood user just spotted a weapons deal going down.
Go read that. Go learn more. Go read the myth of Adapa to find out how powerful we truly are. It's not in the Bible. You're never going to see it in the Bible. Go read these ancient texts and tablets. They're all transcripts we truly are.
Where's the Hanukkah movies?
Go learn more. Go read that.
Spider-Man.
Go learn more. Go read the myth of Adapa to find out how powerful we truly are. In the story of Zuazidra, who's actually Noah in the Bible, the full story. In the story of Zuazidra, who's actually Noah in the Bible, the full story. Go read that.
It was so cool seeing you in person.
Get a break for the holiday? Move your buns already, geez!
Later.
Go learn more. Go read the myth of Adapa to find out how powerful.
Quick interview for my story.
Pay attention! Let's move!
What we truly are. It's not in the Bible. You're never going to see it in the Bible. Go read these ancient texts and tablets. They're all translated now. There's no excuse. this zero excuse.
Not to be a jerk, but...
Even the Sanskrit from the Vedas and so forth have all been translated. You can read anything you want now. Go read the Mahabharata. Go learn about these wars between the gods of old. These weren't myths. These really happened. Go find out about the ancient past and what really happened so you can know how to build a brighter future. Hey guys, I gotta go. That's my time for tonight. Dirt I love you guys. I gotta run. I appreciate all the donations tonight that go to help underprivileged children. I will see you tomorrow night on the Biohack Your Best Life podcast. We're gonna have another deep talk and a deep conversation tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, I'll see you at 8 p.m.
The donation stand's getting robbed right now.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start implementing today. And number 3 is an absolute key.
Heads up. Someone reported an assault in progress.
Beating up innocent people is not cool.
I don't want to
Come
see
on.
your face again.
Hey, leave him alone.
Drop, Spider-Man! Back up, Spider-Kid! He ain't the real Spider-Man!
And the neighborhood's a little bit safe. Spider-Man. What the?
Roxxon Research Labs. This is where the whole Nuform project got started. Finn's phone's in there somewhere. And I think I just found my way in.
How long till facilities get here? A while. We had to go across town.
That Finn has high voltage shooting. Wonder what powers it. Okay, now to get into the building. I can charge things up. Wonder if I can power things down, too. Absorbing energy fried the generator. Can't believe that actually worked. And I'm in. Got it. Breaking into a lab full of armed guards. Christmas break sure is different this year. I should be at home, taking naps, playing a ton of video games, and eating like 100 Christmas cookies. Which way? Wait, did I just go in a circle? The guy who installed that was clearly padding his resume. Tracker said the phone was pretty far below ground level. Uh-oh.
We got a report of a breach through the outer exhaust system. If it's underground, kill them. Spider-Man or Tinkerer, detain them.
Understood, sir. Hey, kid.
What's so funny?
Damn, Miles. For a skinny-ass kid, you hit hard.
Uncle Aaron? You're the Prowler? My dad had a foul on you.
I know. And I bet you got a lot of questions right now. But we need to get out of here. You picked the wrong place to break into.
I'm not leaving till I find what I came for.
Listen, I did some work for Roxxon a while back. You don't want to mess with these guys. If we get caught in here...
Then help me.
Stubborn as your father. All right, but we do this my way. I know a place I can access a security terminal. Let you know what's coming. Remote mines. Use them if you get in a jam. Don't get caught. See that vent with the laser shielding?
How'd you do that?
I've worked with systems like this before. Now focus.
Looks like a good time to try out those remote mines.
What's going on with the cameras? More power outages? Nah, that was in Harlem. Rhino took out a whole
So what is it you're looking for?
A phone. I tracked the signal. It's coming from somewhere deep underground.
Lowest point in the building is at the bottom of the reactor silo.
Then that's where I'm headed.
Should be a vent in that room. Leads to a lab, then the reactor.
Like a Nuform reactor?
It's what these schematics say, yeah.
Hey, where's the Nuform I asked for?
Oh, we're trying to make more, but Mason didn't leave behind any notes.
And?
Well, I had heard that one canister of Nuform survived the incident on the bridge. Now, if we had access to that,
Don't you think that if I had it, I would give it to you?
Yes, Mr. Krieger. I just want to make it clear that without that canister, it will be impossible to hit the deadline.
I'm doing everything in my considerable power to find that canister. However, right now, it would help me for you to go back to your lab and do your damn job.
Krieger's on a deadline.
So you're gonna tell me whose phone you're looking for?
Tinkerers. You gonna tell me why you're stalking me?
To protect you. You should feel honored. I came out of retirement to watch your back.
Can't believe my uncle's the Prowler.
And I can't believe my nephew's risking his neck for a phone. Let's get on with it. You're close to the reactor prototype. Need to take these guys out.
Got a man down. Go alert. Hang on, I heard something. Hang on, I got that down. It's one of ours. Need an extra pair of eyes. Everyone go alert.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Silo's just on the other side of that blast sheet. Use that terminal to open it up.
Wait a sec. There's more labs around the city? With a Nuform reactor in each one. Nuform made Rick sick. I need to shut these down.
Focus. Get the phone and get out of there. Reactors below. Powers this whole facility.
Phone's all the way at the bottom. It looks like I need to figure out a way past that fan. And all those guys, too.
Remember what I said. Don't get caught.
We can't afford to be taken by surprise.
Area secure.
2 more hours till shift change.
Knew I could do it.
Commencing sweep.
Hi, Genki.
Just calling to make sure you're not hurt, or, you know, dead.
Thanks. Actually, got my uncle here helping me.
The subway worker guy?
Yeah. Turns out, he's also the Prowler. Long story.
Wait, the Prowler? The thief who runs around in purple?
Former thief. We're not partnering. It's just a one-time thing.
Your uncle's the Prowler. That's a lot, man. Like, a lot.
I know. I gotta go, Genki. I'll fill you in later.
Taking aim! He's in my sight!
Peace out!
Be quick about this, nephew. I'm trying to shut down cameras and alarms to keep more of them from coming. Break the wires above the fan, and it should stop.
Thanks. Dang. I gotta keep them in place somehow. Yes. Now for the wires. Nice. Battery needs a charge. Please don't explode. Nice. Okay. Camera, video. Here it is.
Okay. Core dump's a two-person job. You start to override here, I confirm it there. Step 1 in wiping Nuform from existence.
Any regret? Destroying the thing you made?
You've seen me lately, right? Let's make the world safer.
Ready?
Ready.
Triggering override in 3, 2...
Ben!
That wasn't me!
Industrial sabotage, Rick? Really? No one's gonna care about a few sick people uptown or a dead engineer. You're just the cost of doing business.
No! No, no, no!
I can stop it! I can stop this!
Rick! Rick, no!
No! Ben! Don't look!
Someone else is in there. Find out.
Rick was trying to save people. And Krieger killed them. I have to finish what they started. Uncle Aaron, can you unlock the reactor shooting from where you are?
Why? You got your phone. Now let's leave.
That reactor killed my friend. It needs to be shut down. Permanently. I need your help, Unc. Please. Uncle Aaron?
Okay. Stand back.
Thanks, Unc.
Just like the generator outside! Only huge!
What are you doing? Mom, stop! Mom, you alright? You gotta get out of there, man. Can you move?
Yeah.
Go down that hallway, now!
I feel real bad right now. It's like it's tearing me. I can't.
Phone.
I can't hold the energy.
Mom, talk to me, kid. You alright?
I feel like I just got dropped out of a plane. But at least the reactor's disabled.
You're almost out.
I really needed that phone. Now what am I gonna do?
Come on, kid. I can't get to you before Roxxon does.
Stand down! We're taking you into custody!
They've got orders to capture you.
Why? What do they want?
Study you, interrogate you. Don't know, don't care. Just don't let them.
Yeah! Advancing!
Get clear! Neutralize Spider-Man!
Engaging Spider-Man!
He's weak! Get him!
Ah, damn it. Miles, I just got booted from the system. Give me a minute. I'll get you out of there.
Got it.
Detain him! He's in my sight!
Let's go, before more of them show up.
Whoa. That was super cool cloaking tech. How does it work?
You take the left, I'll take the right.
Got hands?
This is bad, Miles. Real bad.
Don't worry. We can take these guys.
So I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about after we get out of here. We're both on Krieger's short list now.
Keep up the pressure! Neutralizing Spider-Man! Stop persisting! Get out of this, Spider-Man! Take cover!
The 8th train will be passing by soon.
What does that matter?
You'll see. Just keep fighting.
Taking aim!
Okay, train's almost here. Get ready. Through the hole, hurry. Go, now! Get out of here, kid! Through the wall, go! You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask. Wait till Roxxon finds a better target.
I can't lay low. I still need to find Finn.
Your friend's the Tinkerer. No wonder you care so much about this.
It's not just that. Protecting New York is my job.
Use Finn. Tell her you want to join the Underground.
You just told me don't take off the mask.
Don't tell her you're Spider-Man. Go to her as a friend.
No, she's too smart for that.
You'd be surprised. People get stupid when they care about someone. Like you're being stupid now. Through the wall! Go!
If I told her the truth...
I told your dad the truth. Thought he'd have my back. Hoped he would. Be my brother and all. Instead, he cut me out. If I kept my mouth shut, maybe I'd still have a family. You know what you have to do.
Okay. I should call... Finn? No. I've got time to check on the city. Yeah.
Miles, you know how many followers you've gained since the app went live? It's crazy. And I've been running some numbers, and I know you said no to ads before, but maybe we could reconsider?
No.
Right. No, of course not. I'm just saying. So did you find Finn's phone?
Yeah, but it melted after I absorbed energy from a Nuform reactor.
What? How are you not dead?
Felt like I was for a minute there. But then I released all the energy in kind of a mini explosion. Luckily, I didn't bring down the whole lab.
Man, I gotta start taking notes on all your new powers. So, what's the plan now?
Uncle Aaron thinks I should tell Finn I want to join the underground. Then I can take the Nuform so she doesn't use it for... whatever.
Whoa, like, lie to her face?
Yeah, but I don't have any other leads.
You know what we need?
Don't say a pros and cons list.
A pros and cons list, exactly.
I gotta make a move, man.
I guess. Well, good luck. Call if you need me.
Said I should tell Finn I want to join the underground.